Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out some more NMIXX. Today we're checking out their Spinning on It stage practice. Really excited for this. Let's get into this. Obviously, you guys know I love this song, so it'd be nice to see the the full choreo, of course, and hear them sing it live while doing that. Okay, nice them kind of moving with that progression right there. Interesting formation right there with the arms right there as well. Nice. Ooh, the cool kind of, going back right there. Nice. That was very smooth as well. I did that in sync right there. Yeah, that's a lot of movements going like that. On that. Right there. That was smooth how they got back up as well. That's a very interesting formation right there. They kind of like that, and then like doing that in a line, but like doing different kind of things right there, huh? Love how she sounds right there. Yeah, I love how she sings that. Nice. How they move with that movement as well. Right here. Kind of going with that. And around, like the slow kind of movement right there. That's very nice. And turning around. Yeah, I love her vocal tone right there. Okay, the movement there. Beat right there. The drums right there. I love the drums in this song. Right there. Nice. Absolutely, bruh. And no, bruh. And doing that while moving like that is crazy. Like, you can't even hear the movement in her voice. It's crazy. I mean, you can, but you can't at the same time. Like, it's not like a thing where it's shaky. You feel me? Which, if you tried to do this exact dance while singing that, you would hear most likely the difference, and that's actually crazy. Unless you, of course, trying to be able to do it right there. Really nice and sync move right there. I love how they did that. With this entire kind of sequence right there. Very interesting arm movements they're doing right there. Like that. Very interesting formation change right there. That was cool right there. That's right here. Then in the head kind of going over right there. Ooh, okay, nice right there. Like that move right there. Then kind of leg going right there. And then turn right there. Yeah, it's a very nice and sync movements on that part. I'm going with the beat right here. And that was nice. Yeah, I love all the smooth movements they're doing. Like the way they do that kind of turn right there. Nice. That was a nice kind of leg movement they did right there as well. Like that kind of right here. Little head kind of thing as well. Nice. Ooh, okay. Kind of changing the choreo for this part. That's interesting as well how they kind of went to this. Ooh, and then going into the circle around there. Wow, that's interesting. Nice. Nice. I like how she's on that. Nice. Ooh, okay, I like how they hit that right there. When that kind of drops, they do the kick forward right there. Going with that. Very smooth as well. They kind of went to the thing going on right there. Okay, right there, nice. That was a really interesting formation there right there as well. I like how they went back into this and then moved with the beat right here. Ooh, interesting right there, like that. And this right here. You can go down right there. Nice. Ooh, nice right there. I should do that right there. I love how they sing that part. Yeah, I love the kind of movements they do right here as well. And this right here. And they, oh my gosh, bro. The way she sings that is so nice. Wow, that's a really interesting formation right there as well. Yeah, of course, absolutely, really nice sound with the vocals, 100%. The way they do that is so impressive. Like I said, like, you know, even me trying to do that, I would definitely not be able to do that sounding as stable as they did right here. They sounded amazing on this, especially hitting those, you know, that note that they hit in that chorus. That's very, very nice how they're able to do that and sound very, very stable while doing that. They do it, you know, a couple times in this one. So you feel me? Very, very nice. 100%. It was, you know, different members doing it as well. So yeah, absolutely. But I love the choreo for this one. 100%. Love all the different kind of formations that they had. I think they went into them very, very smoothly. Very, very nice in sync movements as well. Especially, you know, on this last part, I was really liking the different movements that they were doing. Love the movements that they do in that chorus. That's very, very nice. Love the different kind of, you know, moves going with like the song or like, you know, going with that beat. Especially, you know, when they go into that drum kind of thing that comes down, you know, they hit, how they hit that with the moves is very, very nice. Love how they did this last part right here. Right here. And that move right there, going with that spinning on it. The thing right there is very nice right here. And again, they're very nice and sync doing that as well. Right there, the nice kind of, you know, dynamics with the like slower movements, how they do that, and then going to like the faster thing right there. They had a, you know, a lot of very nice overall like flowy movements, and just the way that they were moving was very, very nice on a lot of these parts. I was loving that. Especially on, I think on that pre-chorus. I think it's very interesting the different formations that they were doing on that as well. Really nice overall things with the choreo, how they moved just, you know, around, going into different formations and different sequences of movements is very, very nice for this one. I'm not a dancer, so I don't know any like technical kind of words, you feel me, to describe any kind of movement or type of thing that they were doing on this one. Just kind of pointing out things that look nice to me, and a lot of movements on this one I was really, really liking. Definitely, I would say my favorite part of the choreo is definitely probably the second verse part. I love how they do this entire thing right there. Like that whole kind of thing right there is very nice. The slow kind of right here, they do that, and then right there. Even that right there, going with that melody that she's singing, kind of moving smoothly, a little kind of turn right there, very nice. And then go into that, and then that was really, really nice right there. How they go into this, you know, thing, swing, and then jump, and then go into that, turn, and then go into that. How they're like hitting that. You could even hear like, you know, how in sync they are with like the way their feet sound, like hitting on the, you know, the ground right there, kind of going down. So that nice slide right there that they do right there as you kind of goes over here to this side, and then go very smoothly into the middle right here. The little leg movement they do right there. And then going into this right here, like this is a very interesting kind of formation that they have right there. But they very smoothly go into this diagonal line, right? So it's just, I guess, a sequence of the movements that are just very, very nice, very impressive how they're doing that. And then smoothly going down right there. Love this chord right here for this pre-chorus right here. Down right there, very nice. And like forming together So like a line and then going into like, you know, a circle. It's really nice how they're doing that, because, you know, you have the members right here, like the first three kind of moving forward, but they're like moving back so that they could kind of like join as Bay is going into the middle right here. That's very, very nice right there. And then they go down right there and turn around and do that, do all that. It's just very smooth how they do the entire sequence right there. And of course, I love how they go back into this chorus right here. Very nice overall choreo for that as well, like I said, 100%. But yeah, definitely love this entire thing. Choreo, the way that they were sounding live, that definitely makes me want to go to like one of their concerts, you know, if they do like a tour or something like that, because them being able to sing very, very nicely and very stable live is just, you know, amazing. And I would love to see that live 100%. But yeah. Tell me what you guys thought about this video down below. What did you like? What did you not like? Tell me what your favorite part of everything was. Definitely would like to hear your opinion. But yeah, 100%. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.